Hi, welcome to our channel Saha Computer Education Center. In this tutorial, we will learn about inventory management system. In the first part, we have learned about this item list, invoice view, purchase data, sales data, stock, item to order, and the helper. And in this second part of this tutorial, we will learn about the VBA macros to automate this inventory management system. So, if you have not watched the first part, please watch the first part. I have given the link in the description box. Please click the link and watch that video so that you can understand this part clearly. And if you have enjoyed and learned from it, please hit the like button to appreciate my work. So let's begin the tutorial without wasting any time. So first we will learn how to save this purchase invoice or sales invoice into our purchase data and sales data. For that we will try to create the code one by one. For that first we need to go developer tab and click on Visual Basic, or you can press Alt F11 to open the Visual Basic application. So press F11, our Visual Basic application is opened. Now here we will create a module and there we will create different macros for saving the vouchers. So go to insert and click on module. So new module is created and rename this module as save data. Save data, enter. So we got the module save data. Now here we have to write the codes to save purchase voucher, sales voucher. So for that I will not write the code here now, just I will copy and paste the code. So let's copy paste. You can see here all these codes. So now first thing is that here are some name ranges. As you can see that purchase data invoice num blank, purchase data invoice date blank, purchase data party name blank, and purchase data address blank, and last one is purchase data mobile number blank. So we have to create this name range for purchase data, and we have to also create the voucher item list, and here it should be invoice item list, and here invoice item to delete. We have to create all these ranges. So first we will create the name range for invoice. Here is the invoice item list and invoice item to delete. So let's go to the file. Here the item list is the range up to which we have created the item. Suppose here is one item, so this should be the range, and if there is 5 items, so this should be the range. So in this way let's create the range. So go to formula, name manager, and click new, type here invoice underscore. So here our name is invoice item list. Okay, now here the formula will be equal to offset bracket open, start from this range, comma 0 comma 0 comma, the height will be count of this range, bracket close, comma, the width will be 1 2 3 4 5 6, bracket close, click on OK. Yes, so let's click here item list. Yes, you can see here this is selected, and if I type here another name, mouse, you can see this range is selected. So it's working okay. Now we will create another, that is item to delete. Here you can see invoice item to delete. So new, type here invoice underscore item to delete. The range will be equal to, we should delete this range, comma, quantity, comma, rate. Okay, this is the range. You can see here we have selected. close. Now for sales data, suppose we have the value here 1 keyboard, that is all these values. If we have, suppose if we have this value here, what will be the range here? So we have to paste the invoice number here, invoice date here. So we will create the range for that value. So name range here, new, type here sales data underscore inv num underscore blank, and here our range will be equal to offset bracket open this cell comma, so how many rows to go down, so that will be the count of this row, so count a bracket open this cell bracket close comma 0 to go right comma what will be the height of the range. So height will be total height of this column minus height of this column. So here you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Here is 10 value, here is 9, so the height will be 1. So count a bracket open h minus count a bracket open c bracket close comma 1 column width bracket close. Okay, so it's not working. Let's see again. Where is the problem? C2 starts from C2, then cells data C. 0 here is count A, so count A, yes, now it's working. In the same way we have to do invoice date, party name, address and mobile number. So I am showing you another one, then I will do it quickly. So new, it will be sales data underscore inv date underscore blank equal to offset bracket open start from this cell comma how many rows to go down count a bracket open this column bracket close comma 0 to the right comma height will be count a bracket open h minus count a bracket open d comma 1 bracket close. Let's say yes, it's working. So we have created all the ranges for invoice num, invoice date, party name, address and mobile number. Now we will create the name range for purchase order in the same way. So name, new, purchase data underscore inv num underscore blank equal to offset bracket open this cell comma count a bracket open select this one comma 0 comma count a h minus count a c comma 1 bracket close. Okay, so it is not working here because we have to type here 1 to C name range purchase invoice name blank. Yes, it is working. Then now we'll do it quickly. Okay, so we have created all the names. You can see here purchase data address. So here I have not given the blank, underscore blank. Okay, so invoice num blank, invoice date blank, party name blank, address blank, and mobile number blank. Okay, and for sales INV number, INV num blank, INV date blank, sales party name blank, sales data address blank, sales data mobile blank. Okay, we have done all this. Now go to invoice. So here first our is purchase invoice, so it will be saved on purchase data. So here you can see for saving the purchase data, first we have declared a variable eRow as long, and eRow equal to sheets purchase data dot sales rows count comma 3 and excel up offset 1 comma 0 dot row. That means it is giving the reference for this row number 13, and when it will add new data, it will give the last blank row. So let's see. So here first when we save the purchase invoice, then the item list dot copy, that means this is the item list, so it will be copied. Let's give here 5 piece, and here I will give 200. Okay, so now this is the range item list. It will be copied where? It will be copied to the last row, 8th column. So go to purchase data, last row is this one 13, and 8th row is this one. So here it will copy, so it will copy up to here. After that it will copy the invoice range D7. So invoice range D7 is serial number of the invoice. So it will be copied where? The invoice num blank. That means when here this to value is copied, then invoice num will be this one. Here the invoice number will be copied. After that we have 87, that is invoice date. So here it will be copied. After that party name. So party name is, you can see here, D8. Here you can see D8. This is the party name. It will be copied to this cell, this 2 cell. Then address will be copied this 2 cell, and mobile number will be copied to this 2 cell. This all it will be copied. So it is, you can see all this. Then set invoice item to delete clear content. That means here item to clear content is, you can see this column and this column. These 4 columns will be deleted. So after that sheet invoice D7, that means this one will be changed to the last value of purchase data, that is 4. So here we will put last INV num. So what is the last invoice number? Last invoice number will be equal to, sorry, here we have to create a range for the invoice num. So new purchase data underscore INV num, and here the formula will be equal to offset bracket open this cell comma 0 comma 0 comma count a bracket open
this column -1, 1, bracket close. Okay, you can see the range is copied, but it is copied from here, so here it will be 1. Okay, yes, now it is okay. So we will get here the last number, so equal to max bracket open purchase data invoice num bracket close, enter. So last invoice number is 4 and it is on A3. So D7 will be changed to purchase data A3 plus 1. So A3 is 4. So here the invoice number will be changed to 5. And last is invoice D8 blank, D9 blank, H9 blank. D8, D9, H9. That is D9 is this one, D9 this one, D8 this one, and this one is H9. These three will be cleared. So now let's check this one. We'll run from here. Let's see. You can see everything is cleared. From 4 it has become 5, and in purchase data this is added. You can see here. But the problem is at that time I have not seen the value was 4, it should be 5. And now the same way the code for sales data will work. You can see here we have already created this range, and here it will be, let's see, it should be on A3. So here should be the another name range, new sales data underscore inv num, and the range will be equal to offset bracket open this range comma 0 comma 1 comma 0 comma count A, this column bracket close comma 1, and here will be -1. Here should be bracket close. Okay, yes, reselected, and here will be max sales data invoice num bracket close, enter. So last invoice number is 3. So go to invoice and type here sales for now, and later on we will change automatically by VBA code. So here we got sales invoice, and type here. So here it should be automatically changed. So that one I'll also do. For now it is 3. So it will be 4, and the party name is suppose Ajit Saha, and address is Gangarampur. Mobile number is 12345678910910, and item sold will be UPS 1 piece. Okay, now we'll save this. So go here. This is the code for save sales data. Let's check one time. Okay, here it should be A3. Okay, now run this one. Here is one problem. Sales data INV name blank. Here is a problem. So reset this one. Go here. Sales data. Delete this one first. And okay. Check here. Invoice num sales data invoice num is a sales data INV num blank. So we got it here. Sales data INV name blank, and here it is sales data INV num blank. You can see here the name is different. It is sale. So here it should be sales. Yes, okay. Let's check another. Okay, everything is okay. Now delete this one and go here, reset it and run it again. So it's okay, it has been run, and now you can see it is cleared. From 4 it has been become 5, and in sales data the value is entered for 4th Ajit Shah Gangarampur. This one all is saved. So up to this it is okay. Now we will do when we'll select keyboard. Here the value should be keyboard and the current stock should be shown. And if I select here mouse, here should be mouse and the current stock of mouse should be shown. For that, right click on this sheet and click view code. So it is a worksheet code. So here select worksheet and here select change and delete this one, and here type if not intersect bracket open target comma, the range will be the invoice sheet invoice and from D12 to D26, range D12 colon D26 is nothing then here it should be the value of the cell which I have changed. So it is A12, range A12 dot value equal to target dot value. Okay, now if I select, okay, here it should be, if should be closed, so and if, so reset the button, and if I select here mouse, you can see it is changed. If I select here hard disk, it is changed. If I select here keyboard, it is changed. If I select here modem, it is changed. Now we should face the current stock of this item. So here equal to index array should be from the stock. So stock closing stock comma match bracket open, sorry, match, the lookup value will be this one comma lookup array will be stock item name comma 0 for exact match bracket close for match bracket close for index, enter. So we got 150 modem. So again delete this all. Here we are getting error message, so type here if error at the end, then double quotation bracket close, enter. So if I select here keyboard, so keyboard is 195. If I select here hard disk is 30. So we got the current stock of the item I have selected. Now here another thing we have to change, that is when we open this sheet, then automatically the sales invoice number and the date will be for today. So again go here, view code, and here select activate, and here we will type the serial number, that is it will be taken from If it is purchase invoice, then it will be taken from purchase invoice last invoice number, and if here is sales invoice, then it will be taken from sales data last invoice number. So here we'll go if bracket open, then here the range is C2. Then if range C2 equal to purchase invoice, then sheets purchase data dot range, it is A3. So range A3 dot value, else select this one, copy and paste it here, and here it will be sales data. So let's check. Go to invoice. Here you should do and if, okay, and go to the invoice, and if I go to delete this one, and if I go here and come here, here is a problem. Sheet sales data range A3 dot value. So here is purchase invoice. So okay, here is the thing. So here it should be sheets invoice dot range D7 equal to dot value equal to sheets purchase data dot +1. So same thing should be done here. Copy paste, and here +1. Let's check again. Run. So you can see here, if I delete this one, item list, go here, is coming 5. And if it is purchase invoice, then so our purchase last data is 5, so it should come 6. It's coming 6. And here date should be today's date, so it is 8/7. So here we will type sheets bracket open, or you can just delete this one, just copy this one, copy paste, and here it should be H7 equal to date. And let's go here. If I delete this one, you can see it got today's date. You can delete here and manually you can type, but if you activate this, it will automatically come here. So up to this, it's okay. Now the problem is that if I delete this one, how will come back? Just go anywhere and come here, it will change. So up to this, invoice is okay. Now for invoice view, here we should fetch that if it is purchase invoice, and if I put the serial number of invoice, then it will automatically populate the date, party name, address, mobile number, and the items. So how we will do this? Let's see. So now here I will copy and paste the code. So you can see this is voucher search. The name of the macro is voucher search, and I will comment this code because I will, if there is error it will not check it, so I make it a comment. And after that, if sheets invoice view range is C2 equal to purchase invoice, that means if this is purchase invoice, then this code will run, else this code will run. So what is this? So here you can see first sheets invoice view range invoice view list clear content. So invoice view item list clear content is this one. So we have to name range it. So what is the name? So select this one, copy here, go to name manager, new, paste it. So we got here. Now it is already selected, and press OK. So we got it. So this should be clear first. That is written here, and then sheets invoice view 87. This is 87 date. First this will be populated. After that name, address, mobile number, and at last the items. So here you can see for a date, it will be searched with the help of this formula, that is application if error, again application index, range is purchased INV date. That means in this purchase, this is the INV date. So I have to create this range INV date, then create the party name, then address, then mobile number. So name manager, new purchase data underscore INV num, INV date, and here equal to offset this cell, comma 1, comma 0, comma count A, bracket open, select this column, bracket close, -1, comma 1, bracket close. Okay. So you got the range. In this way you have to create all the range. So I have created all this: purchase date, party name, address, and mobile number. So let's go here. So here you can see this is actually the formula for if error index. This is the range, purchase invoice date, then the row number. For that we have used match function, and within the match function range is D7 and it is invoice num. So we have to create the invoice num also, and in this way we searched all those invoice date, party name, address, and mobile number. And after that we have to copy the purchase data item details search. So what is this? So when here is invoice number 1, then it will search within the purchase data for these values only. That is, this 3 are item, invoice number 1, so it will select here. If I put here 3, then it will automatically copy these two values. So how to detect this range? So we will create a name range for that. So first go to invoice view and give this a name. So type here invoice view underscore inv num, and let's change this to inv num. Okay, and now go to purchase data, and here go to formula, name manager, new. The name type purchase data underscore item details underscore search. Now select this one, equal to offset bracket open. I will start it from here, comma, how many cells to go down. So for that we have to search the invoice number here. So use match function, match bracket open. So lookup value will be the invoice num for invoice view. So type here invoice view we have just created underscore inv num comma, our range will be this one. So purchase data underscore inv num comma 0 for perfect match, comma 0 cell to the right, comma what will be the height of the range. So count if bracket open, our range will be this one again. So purchase data underscore inv num comma, criteria will be the invoice number. So invoice view underscore inv num bracket close, comma, what will be the width? Width will be 1 2 3 4 5 6, so it will be 6, then bracket close. Okay, now let's see, click here, you can see 3, this is selected. So we have done that, now close. So here we have created this name range, and this will be pasted from C12 in invoice view. So go to invoice view, so this is C12, it will paste it from here. And one thing I have made mistake here, it will be purchase data. So copy this and paste everywhere we need. Go to the right, here also purchase data, and here it will be sales data. We will create this range, we have not yet created this range. Okay, so now we have done it for the purchase invoice. Now for sales invoice we have to create these ranges, that is sales data, invoice date, party name, address and mobile number, and also the sales data invoice number. So go here and in sales data, okay, let's first check this one, it is working or not. Let's go here in the invoice view, is purchase. Okay, now it is given here 3, so we will run this one. So run debug. So this one is not working because problem is here, it should be, here should be a space, there is no space, so give here a space. Okay, now let's see, run debug. So here also same problem. Now let's see here. These are copied, so again delete this one. So let us check, is it working perfectly for purchase or not. So here we got purchase invoice, invoice number 3, and here we will run. So click on run. Go here, you can see invoice number 3, Rothin Shah, Gangarampur. We got all this value. Go to purchase data, you can see Rothin Shah, date 18. All these things are done. And now we will do it for sales data. So here we have sales data, invoice date, party name, address, mobile. That means we have to create here the range for sales data, invoice name, date, party, address, as we have done for purchase data. So go to name manager and let's see for sales data. Here we can see invoice data num. So it is already created, and we do not have invoice date, party name, all these things we do not have. So click on new, sales data underscore inv date, and here equal to offset bracket open this cell comma 1 comma 0 comma height will be count A bracket open, select D column minus 1 comma 1 column width bracket close. OK. So in this way you have to create party name, address and mobile number. Okay, so we have created all these things. So let's see here. First invoice num. So sales data invoice nums. Okay. Then invoice date, party name, address, then mobile number. Okay, everything is fine. So now we have to create sales data item search, item details search. So again go here, name manager, new item. So here type sales data underscore item details underscore search equal to offset bracket open. We will start from this cell comma. So how many rows to go down, that will depend on the invoice number. So to search the invoice number we have to use match function, match bracket open. So lookup value will be the invoice number. So invoice view underscore inv num comma range will be this one. So sales data underscore inv num comma 0 for exact match bracket close comma what will be the height will be based again based on the invoice number. So we will use count if bracket open. Our range will be the invoice num. So sales data underscore inv num comma criteria will be the invoice number. So invoice view underscore inv num bracket close comma the width will be 6. So type here 6 bracket close. Okay, now if I select here, so it is selected, so there is some mistake. Let's see. So it starts from this one 3. So it will be start from column H. Okay, now here it will be 0, no sorry, not here, it will be down. So here 0 cell to the right, comma. Now the height will be count if this one. Okay, now it's okay. Now click here. You can see this one is selected, so it is for 3. So close it. You can see 3 selected here. If I type here 4 and go to this sheet, name manager, sales data, invoice search, item detail search. Okay, so invoice number 4, this is last ones only. So see, only one row is selected. So now we will check it for sales. So over here, type here sales invoice and run the code. So here's one problem. So problem is here. Yes, it will be sales data. Okay. Okay. Now again run it. Again there is one problem. Let's see what is the problem. Sales data dot, sorry, here it will be space. Okay. Again run it. So it ran. Now go to here. You can see only one item, Ajit Saha, mobile number, everything is given. So this both are running. So now we will create button for this. So go to insert, select a shape, draw the shape here and type here edit text and type search and go to home, select any font you like, then increase the size. Now make this button 3D. So go to format, shape, preset, this one, and the color I will use this one, and I will right click on it and assign macro and select voucher search. Okay, now if I click 1 and click on search, you can see for 1 it is Saheb Rudro Gangarampur. Here you can see sales data Saheb Rudro. There is 3 item, keyboard, CD, mouse, 10 piece, 25 piece, 10 piece. So go to invoice, you can see everything is perfect. Now if I type 2 and click on search, again it came Povitra Das. You can see here Povitra Das 2 item. So in this way it will work. And if it is purchase invoice, now click on search, you can see the Sanjit Roy, purchased Sanjit Roy 2 item. You can see here it is shown. So now go to invoice. Here also we will create a button. So insert, select a shape, draw the shape and type here save data. Now select the font you like. Now make it center and middle, change the color and make it 3D. Okay, now assign macro, save data. Okay, so it's fine. Now we have created the item list, invoice view, purchase data, sales data, stock, and item to order. Here I will create a button. So go to insert and draw the shape and edit text. Type here minimum stock and here type maintain minimum stock. Select the font, and make it center middle, change the color, give it a 3D effect. Now draw another one. Now type here maximum, name the button here, so we'll type here minimum, and it would be maximum. So these are the two buttons. So now we will create a VBA code to hide unhide these buttons and these columns. So first, when we click on maintain minimum stock, this button, then here on A3 the value will be 1, and if I click on this one, then it will be 2, and it will get hidden if I click here, and this column will get hidden. And if I click here, it will generate 2 here, then unhide this one and hide this one. So for that, go to Visual Basic and click Insert Module and name this module as buttons and type this code. So first one is hide minimum button. So when I click on minimum button, then it will get hide. So here sheets item to order dot range A1. So here it will be A3, and here also it will be A3. So A3 will be 1. That means when I click here, this cell will, the value of this cell will be 1. And then sheet item to order range F4 dot entire column equal to true, dot hidden equal to true. That means F4 is this one. So this column will get hidden. And the next E4 entire column dot hidden equal to false. That means if this column is hidden, then it will get unhidden. And then the shape maximum will be visible true and minimum will be visible false. That means this will be hidden and this button will get unhidden. And when I click here, this cell will be 2. For that, H equal to 2 and E4 dot column equal to false. So same thing is here, but it is the opposite of this one. You can see F4 entire column dot hidden true, here it is false. The maximum